to it.
Let's go.
Moophobia versus Mouf.
Wow, that's synergy?
Mm-hmm.
Dude, if we were like piloting a giant robot right now, this is the part when we do the Giga
Drill Breaker!
You know, like Gurren Lagann?
Yeah, man.
That'd be crazy, dude.
It's a good anime.
It's a great show, by the way. Everybody should watch Gurren Lagann.
All of you.
Yo, the delayed fist bump.
Oh.
So, I just want to comment on how Mouf's playing right now. He has like his jacket over his hands. I don't even know how that's possible. I could never play like that.
He's cold,
it's like playing
dude.
in handcuffs, dude. Have you played in handcuffs?
Yeah.
Wait, why?
No, I'm kidding. I can understand why he does that because people get with their hands, they get really cold sometimes. So they'll do anything they can to make it happen. Like I remember first time I met Wobbles, he came in here with a hoodie and he had like literally one of those beanbag things for like hand warmers. Yeah,
Axe has like literal hand warmers. It's awesome.
Oh my goodness. Okay, so out the gate. Moophobia not having a fun start. This is kind of an oddball matchup because if Peach catches you Shinin, she will destroy you with down smash, right? And if she catches you wanting to jump and approach while she's on the platform, she will down smash you. So it's like two of the major outliers, right? But the thing with Mouf is that he's good and neutral at predicting when people want to press go. They want to keep pushing, and then he'll down smash and catch you too. So I admire Mouf's gusto. He's very, whenever he has that ability to just go in there and say, you know what, I'm pressing the advantage, I definitely admire him for doing so. But he's been pretty good. He's been pretty cautious about it.
Mouf has been trying to use the lasers to shut down Mouf's movement, but Mouf is using his floats and mixing up the heights of them to make it so that he's unable to do so. And right there, he was actually use that float, gets the dare, and catches Mouf as you called it, Neptune, as Mouf was starting to jump.
Good jab, dash attack. Peaches love their dash attacks if they can get away with it because they'll just naturally set up situations where it combos dash attack to dash attack to dash attack to dash attack because it just puts them in a standing state. So,
okay, Rock Lee just dropped the weights, man. As you can see, the hoodie no longer in play.
Oh,
He was going at it.
Ooh!
He came down with that fair, but it put him in a position where he was no longer high enough to avoid the lasers from Mouf, and the fair wasn't even able to connect on Mouf. Mouf getting that nair after sniping a bit with that laser, tried to go for the bear, but Mouf called it out immediately with that dare.
Down throw. This is, okay, that was pretty good. So that's a bit of a test. When you down throw with them, you can tech roll as soon as your back hits the ground. Falcos generally do that as either a mix-up where it's like, this is different, or they're testing someone to say, I don't know if you know this mix-up. And if you don't tech, then they up tilt and then they start pillaring you again. Or if you actually know it, then they have to guess that you're going to go one way. It's like a multiple layer of Yomi thing.
What's interesting to me is that Mouf isn't using the lasers to stuff the approach, but rather stuff out the aggression that we're seeing from Mouf more than anything else. So far, he's been used it twice to block out the fair as Mouf is descending with it, and then set up for counter hit opportunities. Mouf knows how critical it is for him to go ahead and take this stock right now.
Got it.
The F smash is going to do it, and only 9% of extra credit puts him in a pretty nice position.
Oh.
Close.
Single hit up air and then immediately moving away.
Mouf doesn't need much, though. Mouf does not need much.
Ooh, that's what I'm talking about, dude. That's exactly what I'm talking about. And Mouf did a great job of just feeling it and then just short hopping and waiting.
Oh,
no, he's fine. He's fine.
No, he's not. He's in a really rough position.
Oh, my God.
That's gonna be it. He overextended with the dare, and it put him in the worst possible position there.
He at least... That was a pretty rough patch to be in, man. You don't want to see those kind of things happen. He had a good idea. He's like, okay, cool. I have positioning. I could press the advantage right now, and I don't blame him for doing so. It's really taxing to be in a neutral against Peach, where it feels like she has this constant looming percentage bomb all over the place. But if you can get these kills off and keep maintaining this lead, then you're gonna be great. That kill right there is one of the reasons why Falcos love this stage.
Yeah,
because you have such a short ceiling, and then you can use these high octane, high knockback moves that go directly upwards and take them. You can even do things like down tilt on top platform potentially at those heights. He's gonna do it again a second time.
Wow, two fantastic shines off the top. Mouf really taking advantage of Peach's light and floaty characteristics. Back air, however, is going to be putting Mouf finally on the board. One stock difference. The big difference here in this game is that Mouf's starting off with some nice early game tempo, which is wonderful for him because it means that he doesn't have as much of an down 2 whole stocks right now. Beautiful angle actually from Mouf, avoiding that bear that time. Mouf getting out that turnip, doesn't connect with it, but doesn't need to. It forces Mouf up top, and Mouf has done such a great job of punishing Mouf every single time he goes for a non-ledge option of recovery.
Mouf's definitely had a rough game this time, but the thing I can definitely praise him is he's been doing a good job of continuously setting up these offstage shenanigans. And he does a decent job, usually, on how he's edge guarding it. But overall, this game, he's had kind of a lackluster conversion rate.
Yeah, I mean, but that also is just because the punish game is, from Moophobia, is simply outshining Mouf's. Pun intended. Those shines off the top at the beginning, he got 2 in a row. He got 2 in a row, and I thought he was going for the 3-piece there, but instead opted to play it a little bit safe, going for the bear instead. Doesn't want to overextend a bit and put himself in a particularly formidable position.
Oh my goodness, that was a weird angle. You never know what you're gonna get with Blender sometimes. Oh, God, and Mouf not happy with it.
That was the first time, I think, in that set that Mouf was unable to edge guard Mouf whenever he was going upwards towards a platform. I think that Mouf assumed that Mouf would be going for like a downward angle with the Firebird. Yep. And so he throws out the turnip in a way where I think it would intercept an option like that.
Yeah.
But Mouf that time ends up going for the side B instead, despite the fact that Mouf has caught him so many times. And because Mouf kind of went all in on the option, he ends up getting sent straight down to the blast zone. Game number 3 is underway, and we're going to FOD. This is actually a pretty good stage for both characters. Falco has a pretty nice combo game overall, but Peach,
he was trying to shine. He was trying to shine, and then he goes for dare into nair. He's resetting the situation. Back air, he's going to take him to the other side, and he's going to hold ledge. He tried to guess that he was going to go low, but here's the reason why. He covered low, so that way he could Firefox land onto the stage. There's still recovery on the move as soon as he lands. That's why he believed he had enough aerial drift to go with their float cancel and then nair.
I want to see how big of a role Dare plays in this, especially on the very low platforms that this stage has. They have to cover a lot of ground to catch Mouf if he ends up getting caught underneath those platforms.
It opens up moments where you'll see Mouf, where his forward smash can potentially touch the platform itself, or maybe even those up tilts as well. And then you have an opportunity to keep a Peach airborne where they don't want to be and they lose options.
Oh, and speaking of where you don't want to be, Moophobia used that jump. Mouf called it out really nicely with the nair and extends his lead to 2 stocks. Here comes a dash attack back air, and that's going to finally put Mouf on the board, but isn't a touch too late. Like we said before, Peach is one of those characters who excels whenever it comes to the trade game. And Mouf, eager to go ahead and just take the percent himself. No trades necessary. Mouf able to get back up onto the stage and actually connects with the crazy legs, putting on some nice damage.
Good full hop nair, that nair plane coming into play. Mouf is not afraid to just let me go to the other side. I'll hit you over here. No!
Execution error there.
This is not good. Mouf is now looking at potentially his tournament stock. He needs to play out of his mind right now. And right now, Mouf knows it. So he's going to take advantage of it as much as he can.
Against Peach, man, this is gonna be tough.
He's dead.
The Bird's gonna do it.
Yeah, dude, because the Bird is different than the Fox. Because it has increased amount of knockback. There's some situations where you can set up where they're gonna try to fall back down to the stage. They're forced to, right? And then those situations, you guess like pretty much it's one of the 3 ways, right? And you just nail them. It's either directly down, it's to the sides. Take your pick. Ooh, looking excellent use of the gun. Immediately into jab.
Oh my! Wait.
Holds onto the ledge. No, he had to wait a little bit, yeah. I expected him to do down tilt for a second. Mouf's definitely... Oh,
Mouf still has some fight in him.
He does.
He's only taken 38% so far. Oh, make that 50. Mouf catching him with the nair yet again.
He's warm, which is what matters, is that everything is coming to him. It's not like he's tech flubbing again.
But he's in a rough position. He ends up going straight ahead that time. Mouf unable to intercept in time. 141%. Moose trying to go ahead and close the stock out, bring it down to a last stock scenario, and make the comeback a reality. Mouf still inside
No
of this
get-up
corner.
attack. You saw the super long wait. He said, you know what? We'll see what you're going to do.
The patience. He didn't want to get shield grabbed in that situation. A single back throw probably would have been the end of Moose stock, but he gets clipped by the Nair there. Nice shielding. Avoids the bear. Shield through, but he was trying to get the shine out. I think he's trying to get the shine out, and it ends up actually poking, I think, through the shield.
Yeah, that's correct, because what down smash will do, it will constantly act like an eraser on your shield and eventually wear it down to the point where your ankles are exposed and then take you out.
It was either the shine or he was trying to just angle the shield down.
He was angling the shield down.
But it wasn't enough because of how few there was. Like the back air that he shielded before was definitely the right decision to do. But then because he was trapped in that area, the down smash from Mouf was just really smart.
But Mouf had nothing to lose in that scenario. So he was thinking to himself, you know what, I can just down smash here, take little risk here, and continue to have this pressure applied. If I get shield erased, that's cool. If I don't, that's fine. I still have another stock to work with.
It's true. Well, great back and forth. I thought that Mouf was on the verge of making a comeback, but Mouf shuts him out, and he's going to be advancing in the loser's bracket.
God.